Hello everyone, welcome to Universal Group of Institutions, Bangalore. Today we're going to talk about origin of Earth's crust and interiors of the Earth. That how exactly Earth crust was formed and how exactly the Earth's interior was formed. Okay, so this particular topic is helpful in all the aspects wherever the geography is there. Whether it's prelims, mains, any GK general knowledge examination, any competitive examination. So let's jump right in. First of all, we will talk about how Earth and the planets formed. Okay, so the first theory and the most acceptable theory is regarding the nebular hypothesis. As you can see in the diagram itself, that our solar system originated from the giant cloud of gas and dust called the nebula. So this particular area, as you can see in the diagram itself, that this particular cloud is called the nebula. Now what is happening, this nebula, this giant cloud of gas and dust is called nebula, and when it exploded, can you see this explosion? So when this explosion, it changed into some spinning disk. Can you see the spinning disk here? Yes, that's it. So over the million of years, this material disk, this has been clumped together. Clumped together means that the particles exploded, so the debris are lying around the space. It is going, there is no any friction also, no air also, nothing. So it is going like that. But due to gravity, what is happening, that these particles are called pebbles. These pebbles, formed together, they stuck together and they called planetesimals. Okay, so these planetesimals, these are known as planets as we know today. Okay, so basically our Earth was formed about 4.5 billion years ago, and this process, this accumulation of debris is called as accretion. Okay, remember that. Now early Earth was very hot and molten ball, as you can see in the diagram, that it is very when this nebula exploded, so a lot of energy released, and because of that our Earth was a molten ball. It was a molten ball. So lot of temperature, and there is no life, nothing, no atmosphere also. But when this ball eventually cooled, so as we know that when our hands are getting warm, there is no any such requirement of cream and any moisturizer. But in winters, what happens? In winters, we need something to moisturize our hands so that it don't become like cracks. So same thing happened with the Earth also. When our hands are warm, you don't need anything. But if hands are cool, we need the cracks appear on our skin also. Same thing happened with the Earth also. Okay, so and this Earth was formed due to nebula, as well as there were lot of bombardment of asteroids on the Earth's surface. Because of that also, we were getting lot of temperatures. After that, came the Hadean Eon. So basically, Eon, epoch, period, I will talk in the later part of the video. First is Hadean Eon. The first 500 million years of Earth history is known as the Hadean Eon. So basically, Earth was formed at 4.5 billion, but the sign of cooling down, sign of life started in Hadean Eon. So in first 500 million years of Earth history, it was extreme volcanism, as you can see in the diagram, that extreme bombardment and molten surface. Secondly, our moon formed. How our moon formed? So basically, our Earth was there. Now a Mars size means right now we have the planet Mars. So Mars size, some debris, or we can say planetesimals, it collided with the Earth. When this collision happened, then our moon was formed. Okay, so this is the second stage. It is called dark age. Fine, and this particular hypothesis is called Thela impact. Okay, so remember, it is helpful for UPSC point of view, prelims as well as mains. So Third stage is cooling and differentiation. So what was happening in the second stage, students? That our earth was a molten ball. The Mars-sized planet, some planetesimals collided with the earth, and suppose that you are having a jelly, and if some solid object collides with that jelly, now that jelly might get disintegrated. Same situation, earth also disintegrated. That's how our moon formed. Remember that. Fine. So, and finally our earth got cooled down and it became the planet as we see today. So that eon thing, eon, era, period and epoch, it has been asked in examination. It can be asked again. I'm putting the star here. Please check it out. And we will also have a different session on eon, era, period and epoch. So basically eon is the first stage and epoch is the last one. The ascending and descending order you have to remember. And what is the today's age? Right now it is Holocene going on. Holocene, remember. Fine. Now let's talk about the origin of life. Earlier we were talking about the crust, that how the earth was formed. Now we will talk about that, okay, earth crust was formed, it got solidified also, how we people came, So first, there are three hypotheses. First hypothesis in front of you, RNA world hypothesis. So this is the leading theory that we were having, like this, let me read out it for you, that this theory proposed that our life arose from RNA, ribonucleic acid. RNA full form, ribonucleic acid. It is a simpler molecule. Our body is made up of DNA, nucleic acid. But earlier, our body was formed according to the RNA world hypothesis, that one molecule, RNA. Then RNA is a simpler molecule, DNA is a complex. So simple as that, the difference between RNA and DNA. So what happened? RNA replicated itself into double, triple, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like it become DNA. So earlier it was RNA only single RNA, and that is called primordial soup. Where was that RNA? RNA was a primordial soup. So now some of you might be thinking that what exactly is primordial soup? It's like a soup, drinking soup? No, it's like a soup, as you can see in the diagram itself, that it was a plant cell, or we can say right now in a plant cell we have the single cell also. That is, so from that particular soup, RNA was there, and then RNA doubled itself into two parts, then 2, 4, 6, 8 like that. So let me tell you what exactly is primordial soup. Let's take an Indian context. Okay, imagine a roadside vendor in India making a pani puri. Do you eat a pani puri, right? So basically, like when we eat pani puri, so the person is having puri, and in the right hand side, left hand side, he is having the big container with the soup, or we can say the that water, right? So that flavored water, that big pot of flavored water is like a primordial soup, and the various ingredients like potatoes, chickpeas, chutneys, these are what? These are the building blocks of life. So as you can see, like this is the full pani puri, right? That particular soup is also there, ingredients are also there. That is called a primordial soup. And the third one would be see, so in our pani puri world, what is going on? Flavored water is as a soup, the mix of things that can make life. Puri, a thing can hold the information, the filling, that puri. And the third one is special masala. Every pani puri seller will have the different taste. Although that is our special masala of that particular area. So all these things we can understand what exactly, how the universe also started, like how the earth, origin of earth, origin on the earth, how it started, origin of life. Fine. So second example, first is RNA. Remember pani puri example, you will learn easily. Second is hydrothermal vents. Hydrothermal vents, as you can see in the photo, this particular image is from the ocean surface, like ocean floor. In that these are called hydrothermal vents. Lot of energy going on, releasing from the vents. Lot of ashes, chemicals, lot of minerals are coming from these hydrothermal vents. So it is speculated that, see, all these are theory only, that whatever the chemicals we got from Earth's interior, that helped the life to survive. That is our second theory. Third one is early life. Early life means earlier we were having the single celled organisms known as prokaryotes like amoeba, and then we change into eukaryotes, mean multiple cells, complex. Our body is made up of eukaryotic cells, we can say like that. So these are the origin of life on the earth. So right now we have talked about origin of life as well as the crust. Now how our earth's interior work and shapes the surface. The first one is earth's internal structure. So I will give you overview right now, and then if you like, if you comment in the comment box, then we can make more videos for you such like that. So our earth's internal structure is made up of three things. First is core, second is mantle, and third is crust. And we can divide further: inner core, outer core, upper mantle, lower mantle, crust. So core is made up of Nephi, nickel and ferrous. Mantle is made up of Sima, silicon and magnesium, and crust is made up of Sial, silicon and aluminium. So these are the components. And so basically the heat generated by the radioactive decay within the earth's core drives the movement of mantle and the tectonic plates. What is mantle? What is driving what? See, mantle convection. So as you can see in the diagram that this is our core, and because of this core is so temperature is very high. So what is happening? Magma is rising. Now when the magma is reaching to the earth crust, it is getting, earlier it was lower density, so it rose up. Now it is having high density as well as the cooling also. So this process will keep on going. These are called convection currents. Okay, so first of all interior was made, then the mantle convection, and third one was our plate boundaries, or we can say plate tectonics. Okay, tectonic plate movements. So when two plates are colliding with each other, these are the two plates that are colliding with each other, that is called convergent boundary. When two plates are moving apart from each other, divergent boundary. And when two plates are not going down or not moving apart, they are slide past like this, that is called our transform boundary. When this happened, transfer boundary happened, fault forms. And fold and folds are the components of plate boundaries only. So we will discuss further later plate boundaries. Then students, what are plate tectonics and how it helps formation of continents? So our earth is solidified now. Now origin of life also happened. Now earlier there was a single landmass. Right now we are having 7 continents, but earlier it was not 7 continents, it was only one continent, and the name of that continent was Pangaea. Pangaea was the name of continent. Okay. And if one continent is there, then one super ocean might be there. That super ocean's name was Panthalassa. Okay, remember that. Now Alfred Wegener gave the theory of continental drift, and he gave the evidences also. So I will cover continental drift theory by Alfred Wegener in one video. So stay tuned. Please subscribe if you want to know more about continental drift and all. So these are the supercontinent was there. Then it started to drifting away. Then this drifting means plates are moving from one place to another place. That is called our plate boundaries. Okay, fine. So this is our right now scenario going on. Now further we can say that first cycle is rock cycle. When the magma is releasing from the earth's surface, what is happening? The magma's temperature is around 1000 degree, 1500 degree. The moment it hits the ground of the on surface, the temperature is 25-26 degree. So don't you think the magma will get the shock? So that shock will result in the solidification of magma, and that solidification is called our intrusive rocks. Okay, or we can say igneous rocks. So there are 3 types of rocks: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Till the time that molten rock was below the surface, it was called magma. The moment it comes out, it is called lava. The difference between lava and magma is this only. The moment lava comes out and it is here, okay, so it will solidify. That's why the volcanic mountain forms. So this is lava. The first rock is igneous rock. Then 1 lava, 2 lava, 3 lava. Now the mountain is getting bigger and bigger. So this layering is called sedimentary rocks. And if those sedimentary rocks and igneous rocks are going into earth again, that is called metamorphic rocks. Done. So again the cycle, this is called rock cycle. Igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic, again igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic. This is called our rock cycle. This is important for the crust formation. Second is water cycle, students. And water cycle is also called as hydrological cycle. Okay? In what happens in water cycle? Evaporation. Our water is getting vaporized. It is going up. Now that water vapor is getting cooled down. It is called condensation, and then it becomes so heavy, it becomes clouds obviously, and then it comes down to the ground. That is called our precipitation, okay, in the form of rainfall, snowfall, all these things. So that is called our hydrological cycle. And the third cycle is carbon cycle. Carbon cycle is very important for us because it involves the movement of carbon, between the atmosphere, ocean, land, and living organisms. Because when we respire, what we take? We take oxygen, release carbon dioxide. What plants take? Plants take CO2 for photosynthesis. So all carbon cycle is very important. So further we will talk about oxygen cycle, carbon cycle, sulfur cycle, phosphorus cycle, nitrogen cycle. These are important cycles. So if you want to know more about these cycles, you can ask me, you can just tell me in the comment box that we want more about cycles. I will make the videos for you. Okay, fine. So students, right in the last right now, what is the present scenario going on? Because we started from the nebular hypothesis and now we have reached till now. So past climate changes was regarding volcanic eruptions, shift in Earth's orbit, all things happened in past. Now what is happening? Now because of us, because of human activities, our current warming trends like global warming, greenhouse effect, all these things are going on. And the future trend can be sustainability, that how we will disrupt the ecosystem. So we need sustainable development. All these things are interrelated to each other. Okay. So what we have talked in examination, question can be asked. See, these are the two questions that have been asked in mains examination regarding this particular topic. First was define mantle plumb and explain its role in plate tectonics. So basically, can you see this? This particular, volcanoes, Hawaii volcano, there are many volcanoes, small volcanoes are there. But below there is a super magma that is called mantle plumb. And when it is going up, so through the cracks it is going. So like 5 to 6 volcanoes are at same place, but the source is same. That is called mantle plumb. It was asked in mains examination. And second question was that despite India being one of the countries of Gondwana land, its mining industry contributes much less to its gross domestic product GDP in percentage. See, it is called interdisciplinary approach. Now they're putting geography means continental drift with the economics. So Gondwana land means when there was one continent called Pangaea, when Pangaea got separated, two land was formed. The southern was called Gondwana land and the northern was called Angara land or Laurasia. So India was the part of Gondwana land earlier. Then it got separated from Gondwana land and now we falls under Angara land. Now we are pushing into the Eurasian plate. That's how the Himalayas was formed. Okay, so remember that. So Himalayas are the example of fold mountain because of convergent boundary. Our Indian plate is going down, Eurasian plate is going up. This is how the Himalayas formed. Okay, that's a different topic, but this is how the questions are interlinked. Okay, so be prepared for that. So students, that's all for today. I hope you like the lecture. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment box. Okay, any doubts, I will try to solve it. And for that, and for the upcoming videos, you should subscribe to the channel. This is the subscription button. And if you will click on this downward arrow, you will find the bell notification also. So if you do the bell notification now, whatever the video we post regarding UPSC, PSC examinations, prelims, KS, strategy sessions, many things, shorts, many things are there. So whenever we will post the video, you will get the notification, so that you don't miss out, because we are starting the syllabus now. Okay, so like, share and subscribe with the aspirants, whoever is watching you. Thank you so much and see you in the next one.